I don't know. Is a 6-mile hike too short? Too long? Just right? Well, in any event, we're doing a 6-mile hike today. It's the first time I've ever been on this trail. So we'll see if it's too long because it's nothing much, or it's too short because it's so beautiful. We begin at this small parking lot and a campground located in West Simi Valley. Directions to the trailhead are in the description. While this is a fairly easy hike, it does start on an uphill grade, but the elevation gain is brief. We quickly hit our first junction where the route continues to the right. Fortunately, there are trail markers just about anywhere someone might question where to go next. I'm not saying it's impossible to get lost here, but if we watch for the signs, it's unlikely. Pretty soon, we're headed down into Los Alamos Canyon. After crossing this minor creek, we hit concrete, which goes from what looks like a former parking lot to an abandoned road. This leads us to an underpass at the 118 freeway. Then, out of nowhere, we're reminded of the rules, which include an odd restriction of speech. Soon we come to this junction where we go left and enter a loop that will end at this spot.
Just to be warned, there's a few miles up, there's a dead cow on the side of the road, and there's a very pissed off mama in the back. Cows, they chased, we had to turn around. When we tried to go past the trail, they started charging us. So.
Oh, how interesting.
By the way, motorized vehicles of all kinds are illegal here, but who's going to tell these girls that? At least they're not using obscene language.
You know, I can't help it. I'm fascinated by geology. It's not the rocks themselves, but how they became something. Now take, for instance, this hillside behind me. It's part of the Sespe Formation, which formed 38 to 24 million years ago. Back then, this was semi-tropical with a river running through it. And there are gobs of fossils here, including those of early primates. In fact, 40% of all the world's fossils from this particular era are right here.
Another well-marked junction comes up where we go to the right. We are now starting to rise out of Los Alamos Canyon with views of cattle ranches to the west.
For thousands of years around here, Chumash natives deliberately set fires to encourage the growth of plants they wanted to harvest, especially those with edible bulbs such as Mariposa lilies, blue dicks, and soap plants. These would thrive when the competitive plants were burned up. A side benefit is that Grizzlies? Yeah, there were once grizzlies around here. They preferred a chaparral habitat, which the fires destroyed. So the bears stayed away.
The road descends back to Los Alamos Canyon. And at the bottom we find another junction where, because we're following the loop in a clockwise direction, we go right. The wrong way is well marked. The road swings us east and we leave Los Alamos Canyon for another narrower canyon. There's something so old about this section, as if we've gone back 100 years. I'm not sure this place has changed all that much since then. By the way, watch out for rattlesnakes. Beware of any roads that don't take us to the right. This one heads for a landfill. We should have known better. A half-mile later, back on course. We eventually finish the loop and continue back to the trailhead on the route we took to get to this spot. By the way, we never saw that cow. Just a guess, but the father and daughters might have gone the wrong way. So it is possible to get off course after all.
That was a pretty good hike.